Hey, how you doing? It's Tumbleweed here. You know, the good guy with the black hat. Welcome to Tumbleweed Talks. I invite you to partake of my musings, ranging from finding the meaning in life to our relationship with God and how we rise above the things that impact our lives. This is the fourth of a series of videos on the meaning in life. Today I want to talk about listening. Let's start with listening to God. In 2 Corinthians 4:18, we learn, so we do not focus on what is seen but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, and what is unseen is eternal. Yeah, pretty heavy duty. Now, Tumbleweed is as guilty as the next person of not really listening. I'm in a conversation, someone's talking with me, but I'm not listening. I've tuned them out. Maybe I'm thinking of what I'm going to say next. Call it as you will, rude, selfish. Most of us are guilty of this, listening to the sounds we don't hear. It reminds me of the third verse of the Paul Simon song, The Sound of Silence. Remember, it goes, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. That's a heavy verse. Often we only focus on the unseen. We are surrounded by God's creation in words and in things, yet we see and hear nothing. It is like a blindness of the mind, and as Simon's verse continues, silence like a cancer grows. Like so many of us, the people in Paul Simon's song bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. For what is seen is temporary, and what is unseen is eternal. Essentially, when we don't listen, when we don't see, we're missing on life's full picture. It's like having pieces of a puzzle when we don't see, when we're missing life's full picture. It's like we're all too ready to push away the God who made us, to distrust him, and in so doing rely on some neon god of our own making. It seems easy to turn to any god of our choosing that we can never actually trust, and with such low expectations, will never let us down. So, have you truly listened lately? Are you tapping the true potential of your life by taking in the silent sounds it makes? I suggest that placing your trust through faith will help us not only hear, but listen. That silence gains voice, casts light on the darkness around you, because I contend that in listening there is light. Tumbleweed suggests that meditation is naught but concentrated prayerful thinking. It's a two-way street. Praying, that is. I contend that we don't do nearly enough of it, and it's a habit we should certainly strive to develop. In today's stressed world, prayer would seem like a perfect RX. What if we were to resolve to devote a small bit of time each day to thinking, meditating, and praying? Sounds simple. Yet such resolve too often goes the way of those New Year's resolutions we are prone to make. Yeah, the lure of stuff gets in the way of what really makes us feel right with our lives. It begs the question of whether we truly want the peace in our soul that prayer is likely to bring. We too easily fall back, into calling on God only when we desperately need him, sort of treating him like a prayer vending machine. We're called to participate in our own wellness through prayer, and we botch the job. We too easily reject God's entreaties. Recall the song that often captures our hearts at Christmas, It Is Well With My Soul. Horatio Spafford wrote those lyrics while crossing the Atlantic to console his wife over the loss of his 4 daughters in a shipwreck. Wow, imagine. So I ask, is it well with your soul? Are we strong and courageous in the face of great life challenges? Try to imagine what the world might be like if everyone took a few moments each day to think, meditate, and pray. Might it become a better place? I suggest that Christians are already at this place of finding the meaning in life. They need only open their hearts, listen, and accept God's plan that transcends pain and suffering and truly enables joy and love. For secular humanists, pantheists, and others, well, they first must ask themselves whether truth matters and which truth. Are they willing to get away from long-held non-beliefs or beliefs? Tumbleweed thinks that the ultimate meaning in life is to find your significance. But first, you have to listen. Just saying.